the A side. There is going to be a rotation in the form of Scream, who actually lands the USP into the backside of Tabson and will even the odds at 3 apiece, courtesy of Kiev's frag onto 6. So now Happy's getting caught from the side, and it's going to be Big who take control over the site. It's a really horrible duel between Scream and Nex, and it's going to go the way of the CTs. And now Kiev, again, in another clutch scenario. This time, though, it is a lot better for him. He has a lot more health, he has nades, and he has an AK. And the bomb is planted. Now Scream may try and peek him, but Kiev... And our highway control is being taken. They're going to get the headshot onto Scream. This is putting a lot of pressure on RPK, but he has big, broad shoulders in which to burden the weight. And he's picked up 3, looking for more. There's a 4th. He's on for the ace. He's not going to get it, but his damage...
It's a bit of a wonky setup, though. 2 offs defending that A bomb site. It could get really hairy if they get close up.
I was about to say, if smokes start to land in standard positions, they could just choke out.
Well, not just smokes landing, shots as well. Tabson again finds Sixer. And Scream. Flank not going to work out, and, well, Envy just getting picked apart here.
This time the Germans will pull the trigger and be successful. And Kiev just hot. And hoping the timing is right. Now trying to bait off Sixer, who's going to land 2 frags, whips up the side on, picks up a 3rd, and a 4th! Sixer's peering down, gets the frag onto Kiev of this predicament that Gopi's currently in.
Do like the choice from Sixer to fall back, though. Oh, RPK goes down.
Uh-oh. This is actually doable now. Six is going to lay and wait. Pulls out the CZ, knows where the bomb's planted.
All they have to do is really sit around.
Lagia pushing into his death. I mean, that's pretty much the death warrant being signed. Maybe God B can resurrect this weakened, lumbering Big. No, he can't. RPK once again.
Oh, massive opportunity for Envy here to actually get to map point, because it's just going to put them on 14. Eve does find 1 frag onto RPK, but it's going to get... And you can tell, Big have, they have the clear idea of what's going on here. 3 players over towards this B bomb site already.
Oh yeah, here come the nades. God B lands the headshot onto XMS while Flashbang looking for seconds. Does so much damage. It may be good enough. Time is dwindling. Kiev in prime position to strike. He's not going to get smoked out, and the Flash going to do nothing either, and Kiev will clean up. Telegraphed as well. A bit obvious, but I guess the thing is they can play around that as well if they double stack it, but it's going to be an all-out rush through Squeaky. Six has missed a shot alongside Happy. That's not good enough from EnVyUs. Scream on the fast lurk, though, is going to pick up 1. Or the fast flank, I should say now. It's gone from lurk to flank. It has evolved. Looking for a second frag. Surprises me that would even be possible, considering they knew where he was. And now Lagia and Tabson are all that remain. It started so well for Big, but it ended horribly. Only Sixer goes down.
They do want to posture towards the A bomb, so that is a quick hit coming in.
Dazzle, he's going to be completely blind. So VSA in the cubby, he finds one of his own. Then Maudie is able to clear out that bomb site, and this smoke has completely nullified Moose's position. He's found no angle as of yet, and as it fades, so does he. And the chances from Rise Nation as they fall to this 2 versus 3. Dazzle getting up from lane, though. This could catch them off guard.
Ooh.
But they seem aware.
Nice flash from Yugi. He always seems to know what's coming next. And he's going to take down Dazzle in...
But Maudie, he's wary of it. And that heads up. They have that single Molotov to burn Nico into the open. Nobody's going to find the kill off of it. Not yet. And in fact, he drops Dazzle. VSA clotheslined by Maudie. Little utility.
Oh,
and
come on. You just threw
there.
the smoke. Heroic have played a very boring brand of Counter-Strike. I apologize for everybody at home. But if you're a bit of a nerd like me, what they're doing is very fundamentally sound. They're crossing their T's, dotting their I's, and Ace is going to have a lot of work cut out.
Mid-play. Grenades up close and already finding the op shot through the chest of Ace. Follow up to Jonji, and 1 by 1 Rise Nation trickle through.
He's called out the information. The help's come in. Moddy's found a deagle kill of his own. He's going to go down, but Yugi's still lying in wait. Nice and close quarters. He's going to find this frag. Easy as that onto VSA. And Moose, 1-on-4 situation, has been able to...
Very explosive AWP player, gets that opening, and that's what they wanted, the op duel. Now it's EC Tag tasked with trying to hold off here. He stops one Snappy through the smoke with another, and VSA with a chance to plant in a 2 versus 3. But here's Moose, cutting down Maudie already. Off the flash, Snappy mowed down. VSA stops it yet again. So it's all on Nico, 1v2, and VSA will do it. Well, they've got no clue where they're coming in from. CT is all of a sudden in question as Ace kicks this off. And look, they expected it to be that fast B hit. So while Yugi finds a headshot and doubles down with another, it's already being responded, but CT is holding their own here. They've already boxed Moose into the corner, and so VSA to clutch. CT is lining up for him, at least that's confirmation, but he needs to win the duels, and he won't.
An early start for Rise.
However, the frag grenade and AK of Madi, it's going to be a tough one. They will start to come off of the flashbang, and Madi, not fancying his chances, will put down the fire. Tries to secure an exit, but actually Yugi here bails him out. Op shot to the brain of Ace. And then here comes the re-aggression. Madi with perfect timing. He sees the window of opportunity.
Doing pretty good. He's got 10 frags on the board. Madi with 7, 8 on Yugi.
Classic.
Top rush.
Right after the pause, they go for the fast play. Snappy just kills 2 straight away and even finds Moose towards the end. I believe that this was still a 4 versus 5. I mean, it's not too far gone. Jonji finding the first and second. So here's that opportunity. They're going to get... And Snappy just offers up his back.
And I don't see a lot happening here, but the best thing you can hope for Nico is just a couple of frags. Just keep him honest. As he...
Wouldn't say lightning strikes twice all that often.
Messentank is down straight away, though, as long with Snappy. Yugi's here with his USP, but he's not going to do too much.
Utility, always the way to go.
He is going to get the kill to Zeus. No one pre-firing that spot, and he's able to dart away afterwards, but the rest of the site has been demolished, and that's going to be Essetag, who's all by himself, actually, as Yugi left him out to dry. 1 for 1, not terrible for Heroic, but you'd expect at this point that the hammer will come down. Snappy's picked up one as well, though, and a second, and Nico comes in for a frag, so in the blink of an eye, this Edward is lurking on the prowl. Oh, this could be horrible timing for Yugi, but still lands the shot. And the call will come to Simple. I need some help. I need to show yourself, but Flamey, he doesn't need help. Simple in shadow. Gonna miss that first shot, may cost him his life. Edward's gonna go for 1. There's no Molotovs at the back of the site. Edward's able to open up with 3 kills and make it a 4th to boot. And Modi's scratching his head like, guys, come on now. What am I supposed to do with this?
Kind of a new look Heroic in that sense. They actually go through with their aggression for the better part of the start in the CT half, and that puts a bit of a thought in the back of the head of NaVi that they can't necessarily play as reckless by in that sense with the Kevlar on everyone. So still opportunities to get an op in the hands of Yugi for the first spy round, but for now, long blocks, 2 nades. It's not going to do any reasonable damage at all, and Simple is going to be able to clean up with the help of Edward as well. 3 easy frags. Bank already established.
It looks good, but all things considered, there's no armor. It's an MP7. It's a small angle. Of course, there's going to be bloodshed.
It's going to go well for you.
Yeah, pretty much the dream. He's looking at the ace. It was taken away from Edward, but a 4K with an MP7 is definitely a nice amount of money towards his AWP fund.
Yeah, 8,500 is what he's sitting at right now. He's probably going to...
So again, it's been a shady, rocky start for Heroic.
Yeah, still Snappy with the aggressive movement has kind of cleared out white walls, which allows for Madi to stay safe. Nico's going to find Electronic as he tries to finish his wraparound by old bomb train, but Heroic are in a pretty decent position to actually deny any sort of bomb plant. That molly is going to be tough to deal with for Madi. Here comes Snappy with the long rotate.
Does give his position away instantly. Wanted the guaranteed frag. Some players would have actually bided their time a little bit longer. But he's going to get the second anyway, and that should be the round now. Flamey's got 1, but such low health, which will be eradicated from Nico. And we are going to be back even once again. This has actually been one of the closest starts.
Well, things are going pretty nicely for NaVi. 8 rounds on the T side already, sending Heroic back into an awkward situation where they have to eco. So most likely looking at 9, eyeing those double figures. And a much quicker pace really on NaVi just in general from what we saw in the 2 first maps.
Very much the case, and Heroic haven't been able to really deal with this. I mean, we saw them play more aggressive on Overpass, but I don't think Train is as forgiving as Overpass can be. And Simple, one of the most forward players. Oh, what a shot that is onto Snappy. I mean, it's against an eco, so you can't get too carried away, but there's nothing wrong with how he dispatched of the players there. It's stylish.
And it's getting into his own start.